So unless you've been living under a rock for the last 3 to 4 days, I'm sure you've seen that GTA 6 had some gameplay leak. I originally wasn't even going to make a video about this. I had seen the first few GTA 6 leaks and thought, oh, that's cool. Must have gotten his hands on some old dev gameplay footage from 2022 or 2023. And then the leaker posts a video that I can't show if I want my channel to stay up, of him shooting his name into a building. I had seen something about him saying he was going to leak the ending. I didn't believe it because no way he had that, right? But when I saw him doing that, I immediately knew that he had a full copy of the game. And even if it isn't the final build, how the hell did he even manage to get a dev copy? At first, everyone figured it was old gameplay like the original 2022 leaks. And then the third leak happened where a Tate McRae song called Sports Car was in it. That's when speculation started happening that maybe this wasn't just old gameplay footage. Maybe this guy actually did have a copy of the game. Now don't get me wrong, I do like finally having some actual gameplay, even if it doesn't show too much of the actual mechanics of the game. But this guy threatening to leak the entire ending to the game just 3 months before the game finally comes out after 13 years is so fucking stupid. His reasoning behind this is because Rockstar and Sony are moving away from physical discs and making games fully digital now. And don't get me wrong, I love having the game in my hand and nothing will ever beat those midnight drops at GameStop. But realistically though, what benefit do we even get from a physical disc anymore? Most discs are just something you put right into your PlayStation or Xbox and have to download it anyways. Plus, be honest with yourself. When was the last time you even bought a physical disc of a new game? 95% of the discs I have are 10 years or older. I rarely ever go out of my way to buy a new game on the disc anymore because I'll just have to download it anyways. Gas is expensive enough as it is thanks to the annoying orange. And I already know some people are watching this are rushing to the comments, but DVL, if the game is just in your library, you don't actually own it. Sony can delete it anytime and your money's just gone. Yes, because Sony is just going to randomly delete your copy of GTA 6, the biggest entertainment launch in history, off your PS5 just because they can. Oh, you're just defending a multi-billion-dollar company, you bootlicker. No, I can just think rationally and know that I personally haven't bought a physical disc since 2019 and don't plan on it anytime soon. Anyways, getting back to the leaks, I'm not upset that the gameplay itself got leaked. Rockstar's been oddly quiet about this game, especially when compared to GTA 5's marketing. This game's barely gotten anything released, and I know we're getting the in-depth preview on Netflix on the 27th, but seeing some of the actual gameplay ahead of time is kind of refreshing after not having anything new since the pre-orders dropped. As for the leaker himself, promoting your shitcoin while leaking is pretty dumb in my opinion, especially since once Rockstar finds out who you are, you'll be in jail for the next couple of years. My take on it is that someone overseas working on the game got paid to give a copy to a friend, who then turned around and leaked the footage, which would make sense why this guy only posts leaks around 8 AM Eastern time. Someone working on it in Europe or India probably has the dev copy. And as I'm recording this, there's someone on Twitter claiming to have found out who the leaker is, but is working through details. I guess we'll see how that turns out, but it's probably just somebody engagement baiting. Rockstar, as per usual, has been oddly quiet about this, just going around sniping every video that pops up that has footage of the leaks in them. Whether that's on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Pornhub? I don't know, maybe they wouldn't go on there. I'm guessing they're calling the leakers bluff. I don't think they'll actually care about gameplay being leaked at this point in time with the Netflix stuff being shown next week. When they'll actually start to panic is if he leaks the ending. That's when Rockstar headquarters will send in the SWAT team and have this guy executed at the end of the Netflix special. Overall, I'm pretty excited to see what else is coming next week. I've heard rumors that it's going to be one 30-minute show and another saying it'll be 4 20-minute episodes, which makes less sense, but hey, who knows. I'll most likely be making a video giving my thoughts on that as well after everything has been shown and a little bit more is known about the game. But until then, subscribe and follow me on Twitch. I stream over there randomly from time to time.